Once upon a time, in a small town nestled in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, there lived a 17-year-old girl named Jenna. Jenna was a senior in high school, and like many of her peers, she was anxious about what the future held for her. She dreamed of going to college and pursuing a career as a writer, but she was afraid that she wasn't good enough. Jenna had always loved writing, ever since she was a little girl. She would spend hours scribbling stories in her notebook, dreaming of one day seeing her name in print. But as she grew older, doubts crept in. She began to compare herself to other writers and to feel like she didn't measure up. She started to think that maybe she was wasting her time. One day, Jenna's English teacher announced that there was going to be a writing contest at the school. The winner would receive a scholarship to a prestigious writing program, and their work would be published in the school newspaper. Jenna was thrilled. This was the opportunity she had been waiting for. But as the days went by, Jenna found herself struggling to come up with an idea. She sat in front of her computer, staring at a blank screen, feeling more and more frustrated. She tried to think of something clever or original, but nothing came to her. One afternoon, Jenna was walking home from school when she saw a poster for a local poetry slam. She had never been to one before, but she had always been intrigued by the idea. She decided to attend, thinking that it might help her get some inspiration for her writing. That night, Jenna found herself surrounded by a group of passionate young artists. They recited their poems with such intensity and emotion that Jenna was moved to tears. She realized that writing wasn't just about coming up with clever ideas or perfect grammar, it was about expressing herself and connecting with others. Inspired by the poetry slam, Jenna started writing again. She wrote about her fears and her hopes, her joys and her sorrows. She poured her heart and soul onto the page, and she felt more alive than she had in a long time. As the deadline for the writing contest approached, Jenna put the finishing touches on her piece. She titled it, "Finding My Voice," and it was about her journey as a writer and a young adult. She submitted it, feeling proud of what she had accomplished. A few days later, Jenna received an email from her English teacher. She had won the writing contest. Jenna couldn't believe it. She was going to college, and her work was going to be published. She felt like anything was possible. Jenna went on to attend college and pursue her dream of becoming a writer. She never forgot the lessons she had learned during that time in her life. She continued to write with passion and honesty, and she used her voice to inspire others. Looking back, Jenna realized that the most important thing she had learned was that it was okay to be herself. She didn't have to be perfect or have all the answers. She just had to keep writing, keep expressing herself, and keep connecting with others. And that, she knew, was the key to living a happy and fulfilling life.